I guess that's...
Yeah, that's the start of the podcast, is me opening my beer.
Take one.
Hello, Todd. How are you doing today, brother?
I'm okay, bro. I'm doing pretty good. Kind of high. It's a...
Yeah.
Pretty good cart you got there, man.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to go too much into that.
Yeah. Cart of knowledge.
Oh, it's wonderful. Whatever. Well, let's see. What do we got going on today? There's not a whole lot, I guess.
Well,
everything's been kind of peaceful, I feel like, since the election ended. Well, maybe just from our perspective.
Yeah, because do you watch the news?
No, it's pretty fucking crazy, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess Homeboy is still denying the election or whatever.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know, we won. Is what he keeps saying. I don't know, bro. I said there was going to be a civil war.
There may yet be.
Yeah, you know, maybe we just need a good old-fashioned... No, I'm just not even
No, we don't.
that. No, of course we don't.
No, we don't. It's... The thought of it is atrocious. But, yeah. All right, so...
Actually, the thought of much of anything right now isn't that bad. I'm feeling pretty good. This is some good juice.
Good juice.
Yeah.
Right on. Fucking... So, I guess I've got a couple stories in my bag today. I've recently gone back to work, and I work in retail, but that's not what's important here. What's important is I saw a dude yesterday whom was, I would say, a total asshole, right? He was driving it was either a Mercedes or a BMW or some shit, like a real nice car. And he whips in off, like, the main street. You know the Alloway.
Yeah.
Like, he was making a left-hand turn onto the street where Tavern is. And he makes, like, a really abrupt, quick flip U-turn, like, off that street behind this, like, red van, and he immediately just goes, honk! And I'm right behind this guy. So, red van makes a left turn, Homeboy makes a left turn, I make a left turn onto Alloway Road. And they get caught at the stoplight, and I hear the guy in the Mercedes start talking about, do you know how much this car costs? $750,000, paid in full! And we're at the red light. I'm looking right at this guy through his right window, right? Red van on the left. Red van doesn't say anything. The guy looks at me, and he's like, what? I'm like, no one cares. You need to calm down. He's like, you need to shut the fuck up, you little bitch. He starts calling me the usual things. I'm like, just calm down, man. Calm down. And then green light takes off, and I called him a loser.
You might as well have been conversing with a fish.
I know, but I thought about it and I was like, God damn, what happened?
You need to take that.
Because I saw the dude
drive that shit right. You're in the wrong lane. You need to be 8 lanes over, and it's only a fucking 4 lane.
That dude was lucky that I'm like...
You need to be in the Alloway with that, you worthless piece of shit.
$750,000 paying full.
Bro, why? Just ride back into the movie you just took that line from.
It doesn't make his dick any bigger. He's a little bitch. He was a little bitch. Imagine me, but
I can just hear you crying, baby.
So here's what the dude looked like. He looked like me, but maybe 10 years older with blonde hair.
Ugh.
And I mean, if you have all that money, but why are you going crazy,
bro?
Dude?
He probably rented that shit.
Maybe.
From the Aloha gas station.
Maybe.
Bro, fuck
him, man. Fuck him. He's lucky that that it was me telling him to calm down and not someone bigger and more,
I wish there was crime and why just snap crime and then we could snap it right back. Just get rid of this fucking clown.
That was one story. That happened to me last night. And it was fresh. I was just like, man, you're in Hawaii. The traffic isn't that bad right now, so be thankful.
Worth more than your life.
Yeah, you're fucking stupid BMW.
In every 90s movie line, blah, blah.
Yeah. Chad Thundercock rolling down the road over there, bro.
With some new dialogue.
Yeah, the thing is, it was none of my business, but it pissed me off. B, the dude he was yelling at didn't even respond. I don't know what he was doing. I don't care.
Hopefully he just
laughing.
picking his nose, which is more
probably
productive.
just laughing. Yeah. My other story was, this was also on the road. I was riding and there was a a bum cart in the middle of the road. So I'm like, all right, whatever. The light turns red, and then the bum appears in my periphery, and this bum is covered with blood.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah, it was very strange. So he was like, it was dried blood from like top of his head down to maybe like his stomach, right? And my first instinct was...
Zombie! No, sorry.
No. Well, my first instinct was to ask him if he was okay, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
I was about to be like, raise my voice, and it was a busy intersection. There are cars...
Are you hurt? Are you pregnant?
Yeah, like, are you okay? But before I open my mouth, he just starts shouting at the top of his, he just starts shouting obscenities. The usual bum babble, as it were. And I was like, oh, okay. So I put my hand down, I pulled my mask back up, and I just did what everyone else did, and I just watched it happen. And I felt like shit, to tell you the truth. I felt like shit. Like, oh my God.
What are you supposed to do?
What am I supposed to do? Nothing. And that's what I did.
He's
and it
shouting in the
sucks.
street. He got blood. I mean,
You
just walk away.
Yeah.
Just walk away.
It sucks.
Just walk away.
There's nothing you can do.
You
man.
can put a stop to all of this.
No, you
Just
can't.
walk away, and we will spare your lives.
I don't know what that is.
That's
but-
Mad Max, baby.
Oh, wait.
Road Warrior.
That's right.
Humongous.
No, I don't know the.
That movie's fucking awesome.
Look.
Racist ass Melly Gibson's, yo.
Yeah, man. All good, all good.
But part
Yeah,
of that,
bro, like there's nothing you can do though.
yeah, there's nothing I could do. And it sucks. It made me feel helpless. And it's like, this is something I try to keep in my head, right? Is like, I'm just an average dude. And I asked you this question before, Todd. It's, what is your sphere of influence? And my answer is about 6 feet. That's about as much in this world as I can control, is what's within a 6 foot radius of myself. You know what I mean? This
Yeah.
can of beer, this microphone, this computer.
Yeah.
I could punch you in the face. I'd never do that because it would end badly for me. But
For both of us.
yeah, that wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
I think my point is, oh God, what was my point? I'm losing it.
You're high.
Yeah, well,
But
yeah.
I mean, I guess to your point, yeah, it's you can't control anything outside of that. So in that way, don't even feel helpless. You're no more helpless than you were before you saw that bum.
Yeah.
He still existed. He still had blood on him, whether you were there or not.
Yeah.
And there would have been nothing you could have done. You might as well have just been playing another video game, bro. Like it doesn't even matter. Like, but when you come to a situation where you can help somebody, then I mean, figure that out. But that's just not the one.
You know what? That does remind me of another time. I saw a middle-aged man on the sidewalk, right? He had fallen down, and he had hit his head, and he was bleeding from the back of his head. Yeah, and I was like, oh, shit. So, I did what any good Samaritan would do. I told him, don't get up, for one. I was like, no, just stay on the ground, dude. Just relax. Lie there. Don't move. Called an ambulance. Police, some police rode by because this was in a busy area of town. And, I could help, and it was good.
Mm-hmm.
It was right, I'm glad that man could be helped. And I hope that man who was covered in blood can be helped too. And that's all I can. I guess that's the end of that story.
Call a priest.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It sucks, man.
Yeah. I mean, I had a few situations. I think I talked about one where this dude got knocked out and then this girl got knocked out.
Oh yeah, that's fucked up.
And I did the only thing I could have done was just sit there and tell the police when they got there. Another one was this local woman was trying to take the purse of these like Asian tourists. Mm-hmm. Yes, they were definitely Asian tourists because I remember when it was almost over, one of them like screamed up like some movie shit too, like, "Is this Hawaiian? Is this why I came here?"
Really?
Yeah,
Wow,
dude,
that's sad.
I almost laughed.
That made me. That's funny. It's funny as shit, but it's also very telling.
One like she couldn't.
It's very
It
telling.
was crazy, bro. Like she was trying to take their Gucci purse. She was all iced out, and this dude, like these two dudes came up, these two dudes came up and they were like, I guess trying to help at first, and then one of the purses went flying. So one of the dudes just ran off with the purse too.
Oh my god.
And then I called the cops.
Oh man.
I called the cops. This is right about where the post office is, like right where Saratoga and Kalakaua, right in that corner,
part,
right outside of like Gucci.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
You know, if I had $1 for every time I've seen, excuse me again. If I had $1 for every time I've seen somebody like running out of those high-end fashion stores, you know.
No, but this was all the way. This is all the way home.
Yeah.
From work, or like from the bar after work at like 2 a.m.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's not good.
You know, so first of all, I probably should have taken an Uber. You know, because it's not safe for us out there.
You're fine.
No, yeah, I'm good.
You're big and black.
I'm good. And well, yeah, it's good to be big and black in Hawaii.
And you do not look like a bitch.
No, I don't.
You most certainly do not.
No. I try not to.
2 a.m. I'm looking around a little bit. You know, I'm nothing imposing. I'm not afraid.
Yeah, all you have to do is just look around. Now, if I was goofy and walking around like with a stupid goofy smile on my face,
you might invite some trouble.
You'll invite some. Whoa, what a nice night it is out here.
Our point is, if you're gonna be a tourist, conduct yourself properly.
Yeah, and it's not good to be 3 or 4 little Asian women out at 2 a.m.
It
drunk.
does, however, suck because I feel like, you know, they're if they're Japanese, they're coming from a place where, like, if you are drunk at 3 and 4 in the morning, you are much less likely to get mugged or robbed than you are here. Mm-hmm. Because they just don't do that in Japan.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah.
But,
Absolutely.
yeah, so in that regards.
Yeah, there's not too many Comptons in Japan, I think.
Oof.
But then again, I mean, you've heard of the Yakuza, so I'm sure they have their darkness.
they are the
I'm sure they have their Martin Luther King drives down there, too.
Well, I don't know. When I think of Yakuza, I don't think of, like, fucking biker gang meth heads. I think of proper motherfuckers with rituals and shit. They chop off their goddamn fingers, for God's sakes.
With
I don't
actual
know.
sword fights.
Yeah, well, maybe. Who knows, man?
want
I
to
suppose I do have a more romantic view of it, huh?
Yeah,
I suppose
every movie. Yeah, that's how they think of us, bro.
Yeah.
If you go over there, they dress like that,
Yeah.
too, from like every genre from like the 70s on up.
Yeah.
It's just like, bro. And then there's Gokus and shit walking around, too. Like, it's just everything. So anyway, I'm just going to finish that shit real quick. Basically, I called the cops. They showed up. I even had to ride around with the cop. Like, I didn't have to, but I decided, sure, yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Looking for the guy. I told him the guy took the purse. And then I was like, yo, can I get out of here? I got some milk in my bag. It's going to spoil. Which, actually, funny story.
Did he give you a ride home?
No, I walked. It wasn't that far.
Well,
But funny story, I was just chilling with some homies, just smoking on the sidewalk. You know, as we do sometimes, just sidewalk pimping. And this fucking cop comes up, and he's like, I told you guys not to be hanging out here. I'm like, fuck, bro. I had literally just come up and gone into the store, and then I saw them, and I was out there for like 10 minutes just smoking with them.
right.
And then this cop comes up, and he's like, oh, everyone sit down on the fucking sidewalk.
Yeah.
I'm like, dog, this is bullshit, dude.
Yeah.
So then he like calls us up one by one, like asks for ID, and he's like, I was like, hey, I remember you. He was like, yeah, I remember you. He was like, did your milk spoil? I was like, what?
Oh, it was the same
I was
cop?
like, no. So then he was like, all right, man, here, take your ID, just sit down. And like 2 minutes later, he was like, all right, bro, get out of here.
That's nice. He didn't,
Yeah.
like, cite anybody?
No.
Good.
I don't know, because I was like, well, about time for me to hit that old dusty trail. Yeah, it was like one of those things where a good deed I did. I was just,
Yeah.
you know,
See, I
all that
guess...
horse shit.
So that, I
more
suppose,
you
is
know.
karma at work, right? Would you call
Yeah.
that... I would
You
call that
know,
karma.
Yeah, I guess so.
I would call that karma.
I
Well,
guess
you know,
so.
I'm reminded... That makes me think of a tale of... So me and some friends... This was way back when I was working at a coffee shop. Me and some buddies finished work. Closed at 9, finished up 9:30. Went to Zippy's, grabbed some food, sat out on the beach, and we were smoking, eating, and then afterwards we were just chilling. And then literally right after we finished, you know, smoking a little bit of doobie, fucking 2 cops roll up on ATVs. And this was, I don't know, 10 o'clock, maybe 10:30.
Yeah.
And they cited us, man. They cited us. We had to go to court. We had to go to fucking court. So these cops roll up. They're like, "Oh yeah, there's been a lot of stabbings around here," and I'm like, "Oh well, that doesn't."
We ain't got no knives.
Yeah, we haven't done a goddamn thing.
doobie.
Like 2 of us were in our work shirts. We were just chilling. Oh, thank God, we were done smoking.
Is it a local cop?
Both of them were.
Oh no, you were fucked.
Yeah, both of them were local cops.
Were y'all all white?
No, actually, I was white. One of my friends is like Japanese, and the other one was Palauan.
Oh well, damn.
Yeah, had a nice little brown rainbow going on. Nice little prism there of humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little mosh.
That's how I roll, bro.
Oh my god.
No racism here, ladies and gentlemen.
I have.
Fuck yeah, I know, and that makes
friends.
me, Anyway, yeah, they cited us. Like, I don't know, a couple days later, we all had to go into court at like fucking stupid o'clock in the morning. And I mean, we all went up together. This was so funny. This was stupid as shit because they were trying to expedite the process, right? So they're like, "Oh, okay, if one of your last names is like an A or a B, we can put you up front and you can all go." And all of our last names began with M. And he was looking down the list and he was like, shit. I don't remember if he said shit. Probably not. But he was just like, okay, you're going to be here a little while. So we're like, fuck. So we're listening to all these people. One of them was like this little rich Asian kid with like tattoos all over who had gotten into like a car accident. And the woman on the stand looked like Judge Judy. The judge, she was like this old woman. She looked like Judge Judy. Yeah, a little bit. So anyway, the Asian kid had like this fancy schmancy lawyer with like a fucking God, what do you call those machines? The tanning machines. Right? He looked like that. He looked like Trump, honestly.
Oh my God.
What was his name? I think it was like something Green. Doesn't matter. It probably wasn't even his real name, right? So anyway, he knew the judge. He was schmooze talking. I was like, fuck, this is what money gets you. Like this ignorant little shit. We're talking like tattoos on the neck. He showed up to court looking like a Gucci catalog. Like he hangs out with a little pump. And
he's getting his ass kicked.
Yeah. And, he had the fancy lawyer. And then, what else do I remember? I remember there was this old black guy in a wheelchair back there. And I think he got pulled into court because he was probably asleep on a sidewalk somewhere or some shit. I can't remember what the judge said to him, but he went on before us. And he was like, yeah, take him to court. Make the state spend more money. And I was like, I'm with you right there, brother.
Who said that?
It was this old black dude sitting in the back in a wheelchair. Like, he had got called into court for whatever reason.
Oh, he said, yeah, take that little dude?
No, well, he was on the side of whoever was going up to the stand. Whoever the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, he was whoever was going up to the stand, he was like, yeah, make the state spend more money. It's like, fuck him.
Jesus.
Fuck him. And I was kind of with him.
Life has fucked you hard, bro.
Oh, from the look of the guy, probably. But
I feel you.
Yeah, I felt him. I felt him at that moment. I was like, I'm right with you, man. I shouldn't have to be here. But anyway, me and my friends all went up to the stand together. We all looked nice, had nice shirts.
I don't know what. I'm so sorry.
We were all like early 20-somethings, you know what I mean? Yeah. And the judge just looked at us and she was like, well, you kids were on a beach after, late at night. And we were like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, the court orders you to pay $50 fine. Yes, ma'am.
Dude, that's nice. That's fantastic. What a little Sesame Street story. Bro, she give you some cookies, bro, and fucking...
Fuck no, she didn't give us cookies.
You on your way with a nappy.
Yeah, $50. Well, there are worse stories in the world.
Absolutely, bro. $50. That's nothing.
It is nothing, thankfully.
You should have just fucking gave that to her in ones. Fuck.
Pennies.
Like,
count them.
Yeah,
I want the judge to count them.
I had, I have a couple of stories. I found a wallet. Did I tell you that?
Oh, yeah? When?
On my way to do this little side job, helping my friend. And, it was just sitting there, like, what? Oh, sorry, yeah. Yeah, it was just sitting there, right past Cheeseburger in Paradise.
Sure, yeah.
Right past there. And I'm like, dude, of course this thing's gonna have money in it. It had money.
How much?
This is $40. And so I'm like, all right, well, there's no question like, what should I steal? I don't fucking steal. So
Cool. That's
I
good.
was just like, all right, well, let me take this shit up. Long story short, ends up being a cop. And like, I don't know, I looked up his name and then got him on Facebook, and I'm like, dude, I got your wallet. And then I saw a little card in there. He had an emergency contact, so I just called them, left a message. That person got back to me. And she's like, oh, yeah, so you found his wallet? Like, sounded all suspicious. Like, you found his wallet? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, he's a cop, you know. I was like, yep. So, like, I mean, what is that? I mean, I've obviously looked in the wallet.
Yeah.
So I obviously know
Yeah.
that he's a fucking cop. You know, but it was weird. And she was like, okay, so da da da. And as we're talking, I was like, yeah, you know. She was like, oh yeah, thank you. And I was like, yeah. I mean, that's happened to me.
Yeah.
And she's like, all right, well, can I give him your number? And I was like, yeah. She was like, oh really? Oh my god, he's gonna be so. Oh my god. She was like, okay, yeah, I'll give him your number. So he calls me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm right up here. He's like, okay, I'm at the sub. I'll be up in like 10 minutes. So. Like, he gets out of the car as I'm walking up. Like, he's looking like, I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. Like, maybe, like, what the fuck is this? I guess people are just not used
To honesty?
so, yeah. Then I gave it back to him. He turns it and sees the money. He's like, oh. Like, what? Like, okay, the money's still in there? Because, I mean, I have friends. I know people were like, they would just be like, yeah, man, the money was gone in my pocket. You know, he was like, well, at least buy yourself some lunch. I was like, nah, bro, that's good.
Yeah.
I should have taken that fucking money.
Well, you know, Todd, in that regard, you're a bigger man than I. Because have I told this story on the podcast? I've definitely told you the story of, like, I saw a man passed out on the side of the road in Waikiki one night, right?
Yeah.
And his wallet was literally hanging out of his fucking
yeah,
pocket.
you did tell me that.
He was passed out midnight across from Alley Cats, bro. This was when Alley Cats was this disgusting fucking bar. Ugh.
So, Alley Cats.
Yeah, just like, for people who don't know what Alley Cats is, like, you've never seen a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those places. Anyway, it's gone now because of some asshole.
We had this conversation.
Yeah, but, so, he had $20 in his wallet. I was like, stupid tax. Took the fucking $20 bill, threw his wallet back on him, and walked away.
Yeah. Hey, you still have your wallet, buddy. There's some people that would have taken you for a lot more.
Yeah, except, well,
and your asshole.
And your asshole. Well, I wasn't interested in that. He wasn't that pretty.
Well, yeah.
But, like, man, this guy's passed out on the side of the road. I was like, fuck. What was I? I had to have been drunk. I was walking home from work late at night, you know what I mean?
Bro, you know what? When it comes to stuff like that, I don't know.
Yeah.
Justification.
There was no justification, is what I'm saying. Is like, I did a bad thing. I did a bad thing.
Right, there is no justification, but is there justification for this fool to be passed out outside of Alley Cats?
But, you know, one hand does not wash the other in this situation.
I tell you what, bro.
He did a foolish thing, and I did a bad thing.
Yeah.
I'm a bad guy.
I did a bad thing. I did a bad thing. I'm sorry I did that.
Yeah, it was $20.
Yeah, bro.
Booze
like,
money.
that's 2 packs of cigarettes.
It's a bag of weed.
It's a bag of weed.
That's probably what I spent it on.
Well, then you did a good thing.
In fact, you know, the people I was buying at the time were right outside Alley Cats.
Well, damn. You just took it off him and was like, can I get that back?
I just jumped right across the street. I'm like, Julian, what's up, buddy?
Yeah. Dude. Yeah, I mean, whenever I've lost something, I was just like, well, I was drunk. I was a fucking fool. So you're just like, fuck, sometimes, depending on what it is. But I've lost so many material possessions, bro. Most things I have are copies of themselves. Nothing's authentic.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I think when it comes to material possessions, I've always got to be ready to lose them.
Yeah, that's why I just get the $12 sunglasses from 7-Eleven, bro.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it, because they're going to be gone in 3 weeks anyway. I'm going to be like, what? And they're going to fly off my head. I'm not even going to feel it.
Yeah.
You know?
There
That's how
are
that
a few
goes.
things I hold precious, and you can guess those things. My instruments and my computer.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
That's about it. Everything else I can more or less lose. My bicycle getting stolen, I'd be pissed, but I've had that bike for like 7 years, so
That's fair.
I've kept
That's
that fucker. That
fair.
fucker is barely original at this point.
Yeah, so many replacements.
Oh yeah,
Hey, Doug, you gotta keep.
I've kept that horse
keep
running, bro.
progressing. Yeah,
The
New
horse you
chain
rode
here,
in on,
new pedal
man.
here, fucking.
Hey man, my bike, I think I treat it like the horse from True Grit. Like right at the end. Someday she's gonna blow out on me right at the end when I've been bitten by a snake or some shit, and I'm gonna have to put her down. But she's been a great horse.
Yeah, I don't remember that movie. I wish I could say something.
Oh, dude. So True Grit.
I mean, I know it's like.
Yeah,
It's Jeff Bridges, right?
So, well, I mean, there are 2 movies, and it's a book. I've actually read the book, and it's a great book. I can't remember who wrote it, but fucking kill me. So the original movie was back in like the 1950s or 60s, starring John frickin' Wayne.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, as Rooster Cogburn, and then the new
I
one a
can
couple
do
years
nothing
back.
for you, son.
I can do nothing for you.
I can do nothing for you, son.
And then, I mean, if you were to ask me which one was better, honestly, I'm gonna go with the newer one, to tell you the truth, because Jeff Bridges was
Jeff
fucking
Bridges is a
phenomenal.
monster.
Phenomenal.
Come on, that legendary man.
Great book. I mean, not a very long read. If you want like a day book, great. I'll lend it to you.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool. As you
but-
see, I have these books.
Yeah.
All of a sudden.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I'll talk to you about that later.
Yeah.
Or unless you want to talk about them.
Well, Kendrick.
Yeah.
And, well, what an eccentric kid.
He's cool.
Maybe one day when we're just doing a podcast when we're all on acid or something, which I will never do.
Sounds fun to
We can
me.
do something with him. Like, bro. So, yeah, he just handed me these. I don't even know what the fuck, like. 7 Habits of Highly Effective People.
Sounds like self-help, which, I mean, I should be more open to, but I'm skeptical of.
I'm skeptical of anything. I don't
Yeah.
believe in shit.
Neither do I, really.
I mean, I believe in God. But other than that. But that's ambiguous. I know.
Yeah, it is. What is that one?
This one
Automatic
is,
Millionaire.
Yeah, the Automatic Millionaire. Which, look, I don't give 2 shits, bro. I wouldn't have
Who
bought this
wrote
shit,
that
but
one? David.
I'll be high. I'm going
Bach?
to get high.
That sounds familiar,
And
actually.
then me and him will talk about this shit. And then maybe I'll, after I read it, I'll talk to you about it. Right now, I have no fucking idea. So. I
Yeah.
started on this one. It seems interesting.
Well, I've had dudes hand me
Poetic
books like
so far.
that where it's like self-help shit, and it turns out they're trying to get you involved in like those what do they call those? The pyramid schemes.
The pyramid scheme shit.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, but now this is my boy.
Yeah,
homie.
I know, but even I'm saying like everybody has a moment of weakness where they get fucking
Yeah.
caught into something.
Yeah.
And then like the thing about those is like once you get caught in them, you got to find some other patsy to pass it off on,
Yes,
and that's the trap. That's yeah.
that is the trap,
That's
bro.
the trap.
Somehow, some people get rich doing that shit. I mean, if you just keep going back to the well, I guess, man. But oh my God, I think even just to do that, because I was in Atlanta, and if anyone's been there, they know. Because here's the thing, black people get duped so easy. You just wave a few dollars in front of their face and a possibility, a prayer, and you see these people up there just talking. It's like church after a while, bro. You'll be able to drive a Mitsubishi.
Bringing in the sheaves.
Is it
Or
like
whatever.
just-
I've never heard a church song in my life.
That was so not. Yeah,
Okay, so I'm sorry. Continue your story.
I don't even know.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think there are suckers. There are suckers everywhere, especially if someone's desperate. So I don't think you can fault black people entirely for that. You know what I mean?
I just know what I've seen.
Yeah,
And I mean,
yeah.
okay, you see some. They're either black or they're not white. And if they are, they were already rich. Like, bro, especially in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Like, they were already rich, and they know it. They're just like, yeah, up there, with their black minions.
I think that would be my point. Is like not necessarily that it's because they're black. It's because they're fucking broke and desperate.
They're broke and impressionable.
Yeah.
It's just, you're one way or another. Why do you think the Bloods and Crips has lasted so long, bro? Like, I mean, a lot of people can be duped.
Oh yeah.
But I think percentage-wise, bro,
I've been
if you
fooled.
look we've all been fooled at some
Yeah.
point. All of us have been fooled in some form. Absolutely. Absolutely. I just think, you know.
Well, I'm saying
on that base level, like, we're not even playing chess. This is like checkers, bro. Like,
yeah.
You're just like, oh, do this.
Something I try to think about.
Fear, easy manipulator.
Yes. Absolutely,
Religion,
especially if someone's hungry or if they're worried about feeding their fucking
Yeah.
kids, you can dupe them.
Or burning in hell after.
Yeah. So, one thing I try to keep in mind always is, like, even the smartest dude in the world could probably get checked by the dumbest dude in the world. Because it doesn't take much to, like, catch someone on their bullshit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's true. Bro, I'm telling you, I've done some very base level, like, are you sure you were able to put the square in the thing? Like, in kindergarten, like, I'm just like, holy Lord, that was
like, you
priceless.
can be a rocket scientist and have some fucking dude doing a 3-card monte on the street built you. You know what I mean? Some people are gambling addicts, no matter how smart they are. They got, like, a fucking master's degree or some shit, and they're losing their money in Vegas. Absolutely. It exists. It has to.
It does.
Like,
it does. You know,
shit, dude.
Just and that's that thing. Like, how all these people in the government type of situation, or the stars too. Like but it all seems to cater to a certain type of person, I guess.
What? Sorry, you lost me. What are you referring to? Politicians and stars? What stars? Celebrities?
Yeah, but just that lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like, so like politicians are seen as like the people that are supposed to be our leaders and stuff like that, right? Like, exactly. I know,
right?
It's such a joke at this point.
It's really heartbreaking.
It's such a joke because
truth.
I mean, at some point, people believed in it, like little toddlers believe in the fucking Easter Bunny, dude.
Santa Claus.
Yeah, believe that shit, and now you're just here, and it's the same dumb. Like, basically, your next door neighbor's fucking gardener can do that shit. You know, like, I mean,
I don't know, man, because the rest of the world isn't playing the same fucking game America is right now.
Yes, they are.
Well, maybe, I don't know.
They're just doing it with different politics and different governments. There might be more different type of killing, but it's all a small group of people that say they're smart. It's just they're not smart. They're just more ambitious and more sociopathic, and they just manipulate the smaller masses, or the smaller minded masses. That's it. They're doing it everywhere. Yeah. Everywhere, bro.
The haves and the have-nots.
Yeah. And then they're all sharing their shit. Like, all this it's a whole fucking network of shit. I'm not saying everyone's on a line, but there's this country's talking to this country, this country's talking to this country, you know. And then they're putting whatever they want to put on on CNN Germany,
Fox News,
CNN fucking China. Like, whatever that shit is.
Whatever they call that crap. Yeah. It's propaganda.
It's all horseshit. And we're just sitting there sopping it up. Like this dude, he's coming at me with his white disease. Talking about
what dude?
This guy that I was working.
We need details.
I can't.
Well, okay, so all right. So you can't go into
so he's
too many details.
He's a middle-aged guy. Uh-huh. You know, kind of like his own type of businessman.
Right. Cool.
You know, but he has like a girlfriend. He's never gonna watch this. Doesn't matter.
Cool.
He has a girlfriend. What if he does watch this?
Well, Todd.
It's too late now.
Okay.
He has a girlfriend, and she's Asian.
Okay.
And she's like into real estate, and she basically like takes care of him, but he does like little side, like, not
he's like
licensed,
a handyman.
Yeah. Type shit. But he doesn't even license people stuff. But he's also gambles and he does stuff. He does recreational shit.
Todd,
and
if one day
on that bottle. So I mean,
if one day I met the man and it turned out to be my dad, I wouldn't be too surprised.
Oh no!
I'd be like, "Oh, hey, Pop, fucking prick."
I
don't entirely mean.
No, that's not why I was trying to be secretive. It's not that. It's not your dad.
No, you wouldn't know my dad.
Yeah, but I know this is not your dad.
Well, who knows? You could know.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Not the point.
But like he's like somehow, obviously it gets steered towards politics.
Mm-hmm.
the conversation, and he's like, but well, Biden's stealing the election.
Oh my god.
And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, that's all on the news. And I was like, oh boy. I was like, who told you that? He's like, oh, someone. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
it's always.
I was like, he said, well, what do you think? I was like, it doesn't matter what I think. I was like, but I don't think that. I was like, you sound like everyone that has white disease, just like all the black people that have black disease that say the opposite shit.
Yeah.
And you all need to shut the fuck up because none of you know what the fuck you're talking about. What the fuck are you doing? We're about to go work in this bitch's hotel room. You need to get her off your back. Stop talking this dumb shit about shit you don't even fucking know.
Take a toke and start painting, bitch.
Yes.
Because you gotta work.
And whatever they're doing, it's got you. You are so many levels beneath it even mattering.
Yeah.
To your daily life, bro.
Yeah.
You need to get off that sauce. Turn down that sugar. Fucking talk about homeboy.
Pick up that.
It's got nothing to do with you.
Right. So, like, the irony, of course, is that, like, people for 4 years were saying that Trump stole the election with the help of the Russians.
Yeah.
And did they ever really find evidence of that?
I don't think so. I
I know he was impeached for some sort of collusion with Ukraine.
That was Ukraine. That was a different
thing. I don't know.
It was something.
So
it was all bullshit.
Yeah, the point is, like, are they going to be saying the same thing about Biden for the next 4 years?
Probably.
Of
course.
We're so ingrained and we're so fucking, like, the lines are drawn. So what's, like, either we need to just calm down and all start fucking each other and get it over with.
We're already doing that.
Or like, actually just, like, taking off our clothes and have a massive orgy.
They're already doing that.
Or massive civil war where everybody just fucking kills each other. Honestly, because either whatever happens, orgy or fucking war, I'm going to sit at home.
Yeah, I'm going to be smoking weed.
Yeah, I'm going to be chilling because I want nothing to do with either of these things. It's so stupid. So before we started this podcast, we were watching a clip of Bill Burr arguing with his wife about, like, homophobic remarks or some shit, right? Well, the question, and it's a good question, it was, what was it again? Would you rather have a daughter who's a hoe or a gay son who's a hoe?
Yeah. Oh, boy.
And
okay, let's do this.
So I'm going somewhere with this.
All right.
So honestly, I came to the same conclusion as you and Bill Burr. I'd rather have a gay son who's a hoe. My reasons are a little different. I would rather have a gay son who's a hoe because I wouldn't have to worry about him having 5 kids. Maybe I'd have to worry about AIDS. Maybe.
Everyone does.
Yeah, everyone's got to worry about AIDS.
Just as much as,
HPV, whatever, the syphilis, crabs, all those horrible, icky,
all those delicious
cock diseases. Fuck, it sucks. It sucks that the only good thing in life has these horrible pitfalls.
Yep, that seems about right. Fucking yang, bro. Right? At its best.
But anyway, that's not the point. The point is his wife was real butthurt over, like, homophobic remarks and yada yada, getting all, like, on her soapbox. And I had this today happen to me. Todd, do you know what a furry is? So a furry...
I don't.
I'm gonna pull up a fucking picture because you need to see this shit, dude. So a furry is someone who's...
I have some ideas, but I
oh
won't say
my god. So look at this motherfucker right here.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh boy.
It
right.
Looks like a pink doll.
So these are people who dress up as animals and they'll go to conventions and they'll fuck each other dressed up as goddamn animals. And Furry Fandom, okay, this is according to Wikipedia. Let's just read this out real quick because I don't want anybody telling me I'm just an asshole. The Furry Fandom is a subculture interested in anthropomorphic animal characters with human personalities and characteristics. Examples of anthropomorphic attributes include exhibiting human intelligence and facial expressions, speaking, walking on 2 legs, and wearing clothes. The term Furry Fandom is also used to refer to the community of people who gather on the internet and at furry conventions. So... that being said, these are people who will spend thousands of dollars building what is known as quote-unquote fur suits, where they will dress up as animal characters, and they will go to conventions and meet up with other people who also pay thousands of dollars to build fur suits. And then, of course, they spend hundreds more flying out to these conventions every year.
So where's the bomb?
So the point is,
No, literally, where's the bomb to bomb them off the face of the earth?
So today,
While they're at their dirty.
the internet has become such a little safe space that the video games I get to play, where you can't even make fun of furries anymore for these disgusting fetishes.
Yes, you can.
Well, so this is coming around, I promise. So today I was talking, and we were talking about other, playable races we wanted to see in our games, because there's like a fucking bunny people, cat people, the usual shit, dragon people. So I was like, oh, I wouldn't mind being a frog. That'd be kind of cool. Someone brought up frogs. Frogs are cool. Frogs are fucking bitchin'. I'd be a frog person. Why not?
Right.
Anyway, I was like, anything but another fucking furry. And someone was like, well, what do you have against furries? And I was like, all the gross porn, for one. And they called me a coward. Like, that was one word sentence, coward. And, at that point, I'm like, okay, I see where this is fucking going. Right?
Right down the fucking shitter.
Yeah, I can see where this is going. Like, everyone's starting to get angry at me. Like, other people are asking me, like, well, there's weird porn for everything. And I'm like, yeah, that's a good point. And that's where I dropped it. Because, like, if I press the subject, I can already see 2, 3, 4 people starting to, like, group up on one side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's
they
like,
should all go have a fucking furry party.
Yeah.
And I'll bring the fire.
And it's like, Jesus Christ. Like, I can't make fun of these fucking people anymore. Look at this. These are people who spend hundreds of dollars to go to conventions after spending thousands of dollars on a fucking fursuit so they can...
That's a rich man's game,
Yes.
which means it's obviously retarded and crazy.
So that being said, right?
Who are the people that you were talking to? Are they rich?
They're on the internet.
Well, they need to...
they're probably well off, overweight.
They need to go take a shit.
Right. They need to
Do
go
something more important, bro.
They need to go for a run is what I think. But that's not the point. What was the point? The point is I'm a little sick of not being able to make fun of people, I guess. But it's like, why is that so bad to just make a joke or piss someone off? Like, are you really so fucking sensitive all the time that you can't take a joke?
Yes. It tapped into whatever little shit they had.
So what?
That's it, bro.
What are we supposed to make fun of, dude?
It's everything.
What are we supposed to laugh at? The only
I
thing...
refuse, bro.
Yeah,
I refuse. And if you don't fucking like it, fuck off.
I didn't want to.
That's why we're here.
I didn't want to get kicked out of my guild, Todd, because I actually do like them.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Why do you like those fucking clowns if they're talking about
furries, man?
Furry defenders. What are we doing?
I don't know, bro.
What the fuck are we doing?
But it's just like, God, how do I?
You fucking keep going, and then the next field you get, one of the fucking prerequisites is, do you give a fuck about anything? Then buy. We're gonna play this game. We're gonna talk shit about everybody.
So here's where I kind of bring it around. They got offended because in their eyes, furries are an oppressed people, along with, hold on, I'm going somewhere with this. I'm going to a nice juicy place. It's like a nice steakhouse, bro.
Oh, it's slopping already.
Fucking, so furries in their eyes are perceived as an oppressed people, along with, name anything, because literally you can call anything oppressed. Karen's technically oppressed right now, yeah. If your name is Karen, you might be oppressed right now. Black people, obviously
into space.
Black people, obviously oppressed.
Don't even.
Fucking transgenders, sure. Gays, historically, yes, oppressed. In modernity, yes, also oppressed. Anyway, if you want to talk about people who are being oppressed right now in America, furries would be so far down the list, I couldn't fucking even begin to find them.
My mind is being oppressed.
Right.
By stupidity.
But it's like, yo.
I can't.
Okay, so let's think about.
Is unbelievable.
I would like to think about actual events in history that were oppression, like actual oppression in history, right? So there was the rape of Nanking during World War II, right, where the Japanese went to China. The capital at the time was called Nanjing. And they fucking killed somewhere between, well, the numbers are disputed, but 40,000 to 300,000 Chinese. So that's oppression.
Yes.
That was a government, that was an invasion, that was genocide.
Yes.
That was a lot of things. It was all around horrible.
Absolutely.
The Holocaust. 6 million Jews shoved in trains, sent to death camps, gassed, burned, fucking thrown to the wind. Oppression, horrifying genocide. That's oppression.
Yes.
Okay, what else do we got? Right now in Belarus, there's apparently the elections have been disputed. They're saying that the president right now, who's been in power for, I don't know, almost 30 years or some shit, they're accusing him of corruption. They're trying to take him out of office, and the police are beating the shit out of protesters. So that's actual oppression.
Yeah.
What else do I got? How about the some 2 million odd Uyghur Muslims in China being sent into death camps? That's actually happening.
Yeah.
Furries are in no way, shape, or form oppressed. If you can afford to spend hundreds to thousands of dollars on a fursuit and hundreds of thousands more dollars to go to a convention to fuck other dudes who have spent hundreds or thousands of dollars to also do the same thing, you are not oppressed.
You can fuck off.
Just take a long walk through the woods. Through the woods, man. Just go anywhere, outside, breathe some fresh air.
Bro, fuck that, bro.
You're not oppressed.
Bro.
They're not oppressed.
Bro, you know what? You get your shit. Don't procreate. Please, God. Like, talking about people just inventing shit to be victimized about.
Yes, and it bugs the crap out of me. But even worse, that pisses me off even more, is the people who come to defend these quote-unquote oppressed groups.
Because they have dark shit.
They have nothing else. No, they have nothing else to fucking do.
Anyone, they have nothing else to do, and everyone is a freak in their own way, and they just don't. Then you're a freak. Quietly be a freak. He's a freak. We don't have to defend these freaks.
Right.
We can pick on these freaks. They're freaks.
You know, I mean, I'm okay with letting your freak flag fly.
Yeah,
like
I'm not talking about
really
viscerally like throwing stones at him. I'm talking about saying, you know,
I'm
hey
saying,
there, Foxtail.
Yeah, I'm
like,
totally,
hey there, fucking.
Like, okay, so
hey there, Barney.
The biggest argument you always get, right, is like, well, how do their choices affect you? And I'm like, it doesn't. But how is making fun of them harmful?
Yeah,
in that same vein, if they can make these choices, why can't I make fun of their stupid fucking choices?
I get made fun of.
Well, I get made fun of too. Like, the only thing that seems acceptable to make fun of anymore, and I know this is like some stupid white people. Thank you for saying it, because if I say it, I sound like a whiny little bitch, right?
Yeah, it's across the board acceptable, and then everything else has a caveat. Like, and if you're gonna make fun of black people, it has to be you have to be a black, or it has to be in this context, or you have to be in this setting,
other minority,
or or you have to be a type, you have to be a comedian, or it has to be a movie. You know, like, you can be white, but it's a very select group of white people that can do that.
The only kind of white you can be that's acceptable anymore is depressed and suicidal.
Yeah, or a Furby, apparently.
Or a furry, yeah. Or a little, just a little bitch, a little shriveled bitch.
I dress up as shit.
Like, that's it.
He dresses up as puke, and we have rights, too. We should be able to fuck in our puke shit circle.
You know what?
People picking on us.
Go for it. Yeah, you can fuck in your shit circle.
And I'm going to pick on you.
But I am going to pick on you because you look like shit,
bro. You make me want to puke.
Disgusting. I can't believe the furries have won. The furries have won. No, they have won. Because 10 years ago, furries were reviled.
We're done. We're done.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
No one has won.
All right.
I don't want anyone to win this argument. No one. I want to pick on everyone.
10 years ago, man, on the internet, the furries, I could make fun of them. I want people to pick
on me, bro. Well, some shit people have said about me, I can't think of anything specifically. There's been some funny shit, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Someone said something about my lips, something about my biscuit lips, bro. Like, especially when I was little and disproportionate.
Go eat your comb, bro.
Like, it was some funny shit. He was like, bro, watch out. I was getting up on the bus. He was like, don't trip over your lips or some shit. Bro, that shit was fucking funny. That's fucking funny.
But you know what? Some white girl out there is going to get pissed off on your behalf.
And you shouldn't say
that. Oh my God, you're continuing oppression.
If I was sharp, I could have said something about his fucking farmer's gut. I don't know. I mean, could have made anything up.
It's like, oh, did your sister tell you that joke?
Yeah.
Did she tell you to say that joke after you fucked her last night?
Yeah.
You hick fuck?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Then I would have gotten beaten, strung up, though. The problem is
they
can tell the joke, and if I retort, then
that is exactly the fucking problem.
Yeah.
is like, okay, so there are certain people, oh my God, it's like how it's always been, except now the tables have turned, right?
Yeah.
So the oppressor...
But no, it's still like that there.
Yeah.
There it's still like that.
Well, in some parts it seems to have flipped, right?
Yeah.
So now it's like if you're the usual oppressor, now you're the one being oppressed.
Yeah, it's all stupid.
How do you feel? How do you like it?
It's all
It
fucking
is so
stupid.
fucking stupid. It's fucking
And
stupid.
everyone needs
Fuck,
to shut the fuck up.
Like, okay, I'll say this right now. Fuck furries, fuck trannies, fuck gay people, fuck straight people, fuck politicians.
Fuck everybody.
Fuck everybody. Fuck them all, man. Like,
yeah, you really.
I
you
mean
went
that-
from like three to the gay community.
I
in a
mean
row.
that. I mean that figuratively
Fuck them all.
and literally. If you want to have sex with somebody, I don't care who it is, fuck them.
Yeah, actually.
And if you don't want to fuck them, then fuck them.
put the goddamn cat suit on him, bro. Hey, put a snake head on him. I don't give a shit.
My problem
Pussy's
is
pussy.
I don't need
Dick is
I don't
dick.
need gaiety fucking faggotry shoved in my face 24/7. I'm not constantly going, believe it or
I
not.
love pussy.
Yeah, I'm not like that.
Pussy.
Believe it or not, I'm not
There
like
are
that.
dudes that are like that.
There are dudes who are like that.
Hump this couch.
And believe me, I don't like them any more
No,
than you
I want
do.
to shove them off of a bridge too.
Jeez.
I'm with you.
I'm with you.
So if anybody wants to be smart, let's be smart over here. Shut the fuck up.
Believe it or
Push all
not,
them motherfuckers off a bridge.
believe it or not,
Metaphorically.
I will say this right now. Believe it or not, faggots, trannies, bis, I don't know what the fuck bis have to complain about, to tell you the truth. Furries, scalies.
Oh, just all the sexual deviants.
Yeah, all the quote, I hate to use this word degenerates because
Yeah, hey, that's a fun word.
old Uncle Adolf preferred that word.
Oh,
But
well,
like, to tell you the truth, I'm on your side.
don't let a shitty person,
Yeah.
ruin a word.
All right. I'm on your side. All of you filthy pieces of shit, I'm on your side. I really
Until
am.
you start talking about
Until you come after me for just
laughing at you.
Laughing at you for your silly bullshit. For your
Yeah.
silly fetishes. It's a sexual fetish, Todd.
Sometimes your voice is funny, bro.
It's not a lifestyle. It's a
know?
fetish.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
get off on that shit. You get off on dressing like a fucking dog and fucking a dude in the ass who's dressed like a goddamn manatee or some
Yeah.
shit.
You're weird. That's hilarious.
That shit's been...
It's hilarious.
Dude, it pisses me off.
It's hilarious.
That's been on me all day. And I hate to hate. I do. I hate to hate.
well,
Because I've been a hater most of my life, and I don't want to hate anymore, but sometimes the hate comes out.
that's annoyance. That's justifiable annoyance.
I think so.
These people were being fools.
They're being fools. They're being unreasonable. Quite frankly, they're being unreasonable, I would say. Because if you can make fun of me, and I welcome it personally, I like to be made fun of.
Yeah.
Like, unless you're going to... God, what'll offend me, Todd? Can you say anything that you think would offend me?
No.
Like, I mean, for real. What would offend me, do you think?
You're a closed-minded, narrow-minded, fucking bigot that doesn't fucking see past his face. I'm trying to go hardcore. Some
Yeah.
shit that all the things I know you're not
Yeah.
is what I'm saying.
Well,
Is someone, so what?
that's what I'm saying. Is like that's the usual argument. Like, you're a bigot, you're a racist, you're a homophobe. I bet you're actually a closet gay. They'll say
Yeah.
anything to make you question, what you think. Like, I think you call it gaslighting.
Is that
and
what I call it?
I think so. It's supposed to make you question your fucking sanity or some shit, and you get it every day now.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I question.
like, what would offend me, Todd? That, what offends me? God, I don't know. What offends me? People saying that, I guess, all white people are horrible and they should all die. That, I think, a little bit offends me. Because I'm white? Okay. I know that there are a lot of white people in history who have done horrible things. Have I? No. So is it right to blame me? No. Do I have to take responsibility? Maybe some. But I think I do take responsibility in a weird way when I treat people, properly. I think if
It's
you...
interesting.
It's a whole process. It's a tough examination of yourself. Where you really gotta look at yourself before you judge anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And am I judging furries? Maybe a little bit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay, so
Because they're being stupid, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Silly.
Okay, so here's the thing. You shouldn't be offended because someone, or some people, or group of people, a large group of people, because they're all ignorant. and they're being stupid. Don't be offended because they say all white people should pay, because look, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay? There's some people that say that black people should leave America. Like, what are we fucking even talking about?
Yeah.
That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
They're not going to be able to do it unless this country turns into a dictatorship, and then in that case, most of us are fucked anyway. But as long as it stays America, then it's pretty much going to stay like this. So don't be offended by their stupidity.
I really love
and
America,
another
Todd.
thing is this: I don't, but
I do.
I mean, I do, but that's
I know.
that's a whole other fucking podcast.
Yeah,
baby.
that's a whole thing. That's a whole can of beans. That's a big can of beans. That's a can of Bush's baked beans, my brother.
Holy Lord. But
that's a lot to
unravel. But as far as yourself, man, that's the only thing you have to look at is yourself. Who cares what anyone else feels about white people and what they say they need to take responsibility for? The only thing you need to take responsibility for is the shit you fucking do to about yourself and about the people around you. And that has nothing to do with you being white. That has to do with you being Rob. Has nothing to do with anything. So fuck them, fuck white people, fuck black people, fuck them all, bro. Whoever's nice to you. And you being observational and all that stuff, that's just a benefit to you in observing that these things happen in history. And yeah, your race perpetrated it. Guess what my race did, bro? There's still Bloods and Crips.
Yeah.
Like, there's still people just fucking clowning and rappers that don't make no goddamn sense.
I forgot about
we got a whole list of things to talk about black people.
I forgot about the greatest example of oppression in history, the transatlantic slave trade. I forgot about that. I was saving that for last because it's my favorite example, Todd.
There you go.
It's my favorite example of oppression. Are furries black people? Some of them, but I'll tell you something. Furries haven't fucking suffered for 400 years, getting whipped. Oh my God. But, you know what I mean? That's fucking oppression, dude.
Bro, the goddamn Jews.
Jesus, that's fucking oppression. You want to get mad about furries and trannies? You fucking idiot.
Yeah, dog. So don't worry. How
long has America been bombing the Middle East? You want to get mad about furries and trannies? How long has
America been doing so much shit? Let's talk about America's inception. You know, let's bring all the fucking Native Americans back to the table. You know, can't do that now, can we?
Well,
such is life. But guess what, man? You didn't do that. So as long as you. Even if your race has a tendency, like my race, I understand. Like I like Cadillacs for some reason. It's inherent in my DNA. I love Cadillacs and fat asses.
I like fat asses
and
too.
Kool-Aid tastes so fucking good. Yeah, well I know, right? Yeah. But that's I just have to understand.
Yeah.
And watermelon's good in the summer. Yeah. I'm not really an all year-round watermelon. I get shit for that. You know what I mean? But I do love chicken. Guess what? It tastes good. It's all fine. It doesn't hurt me for any of those things to be things I like. You know?
Yeah.
Even if it identifies with a particular thing. But who the fuck doesn't like chicken? But anyway. You know? So if that is what it is, who gives a shit, dude? Who cares? Fuck it. Take it. And then the other stuff, fuck them, bro. I don't give two fucks about Malcolm X. Not really. I don't. You know what I mean? I don't. Like, I don't care about all the stuff I'm supposed to. It doesn't matter. Yeah. It's got nothing to do with me paying my bills.
They're dead.
And they were all busted too, all of them.
Yeah.
You know, who knows what the fuck they were thinking? What they were doing, bro. Like, so as long as I'm doing my own shit. Dog.
I wonder if Martin Luther King Jr. ever sat around and just went like, God damn these niggas.
Yeah, I'm sure they did.
God can't help them.
They're still killing each other, goddamn it.
God damn them.
Yeah, probably. Free at last, my ass.
Y'all are enslaving yourselves again.
Yeah, dude.
You know,
I'd be rolling around in his grave.
I hate to say that. I hate it.
Yeah, I mean, and I'd like to just cut through all the bullshit so we could just like, dude, just say what's stupid is stupid. Pretty much anything you think is stupid, don't feel bad about feeling it. You're probably right. It's probably stupid. It's okay. Call it stupid. Next time a deaf person is an asshole to you, tell them to fuck off.
I'll have to sign it out to them.
Asshole motherfucker.
I'll have to sign it to them.
Don't you know, don't be an asshole. We'll have something else to talk about. Fuck them. If someone's an asshole, fuck them. Their oppression has nothing to do with you if you didn't oppress them. You have your own oppression shit to deal with, like your boss.
Anybody can be oppressed.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to really just, like, incredibly liberally use that term, oppression, which is what we do now, like, anybody's fucking oppressed. Anybody.
Yeah.
Here, let me...
I trip over my own balls on a daily basis. I'm not that old. I'm just not. You know what I mean? Like, I do dumb shit is basically what I'm saying.
Right.
All the time that I gotta be like, I gotta check myself. That's what I'm worried about. And the more time you worry about what everyone else is doing, the more you're tripping over your own shit and everyone's laughing at you behind your back because you can't even fucking see it while you're holding your fucking sign. Go fuck yourself. Go ahead.
So, dictionary. Definition of oppression. Noun. Prolonged cruel or unjust treatment or control. Alright. Second definition. The state of subject to unjust treatment or control. And then third, mental pressure or distress. So that third one is the most
ambiguous.
Yeah. Mental pressure or distress.
That was added.
Yeah.
In the fucking
that's the one
21st century version. Yeah.
That's the one where I think you get real squirrely.
That's inclusion. So
literally, one like by this crazy ass logic that a lot of these people employ against me, I could, they could be like, you're oppressing me, but I could be like, I'm one of the oppressed group. I'm a gay woman. Like, I identify as a lesbian, Todd. As of right now, I am a lesbian.
Yeah.
I love the pussy. I love the pussy. And so what? Like, if you call me a man or call me by my name, I can suddenly get really angry at you.
Yeah.
Call
me lesbian 35.
I want you to call me Loretta, and I want to have children. It's like that Monty Python sketch from Life of Brian.
So if you can't get pregnant, is God oppressing you?
You can't get pregnant. You don't have fallopian tubes. You don't have an ovary. You don't have a uterus. What does the fetus gestate? Like, that was that was a Monty Python skit like 40 years ago, bro. It was Life of Brian. Like, Eric Idle is like, I want you to call me Loretta. I'm a woman from now on, and I want to have children. You can't have children. You're a man. You're oppressing me. I'm pretty sure he said you're oppressing me. So,
oh man, no, that's ahead of
he's like, you don't have a uterus. Where's the fetus to gestate?
Oh man, that's fantastic. It's just stating all the facts.
Fuck, man, yeah, like,
just shut up.
And that's oppression. That's oppression, guys.
And with the English accent, it's even better.
I'm a horrible
Yeah, that's that third thing.
I'm a horrible, bigoted, racist, homophobe. I'm probably gay. I'm probably a closet furry. I'm probably, I probably like
cats.
I do like cats. I love them. I don't want to fuck them, but I like them. They're warm and furry. And
not even in human form.
Yeah, like, well.
What the fuck?
Well, shit, maybe I am a furry.
That's okay, you little fucking weirdo.
Right? So that's, but it doesn't mean I'm if Japan's probably working on that shit. They want to make like a human cat hybrid.
Yeah, a human ex machina.
We've seen enough anime to know where this goes,
a cat ex machina.
We've all seen enough anime to know where this shit goes. Japan wants to make the cat cyborg robots. You stick your human brain in there, and then you stick your human dick in the cat robot.
Bro, when you hear in certain countries, do you want to see the donkey show?
Oh no, I say no. I
say no. I didn't see the donkey show.
No, thank you.
And I've been to Thailand. I didn't see that or the banana show or the fish or any of that version.
Ping pong, fish, snake. No, thank you. Anything, to tell you the truth, this is how vanilla I am, Todd. I really don't. I don't want to see anything go on a woman beside a penis, really.
Yeah.
Dildos, maybe beads. Okay, sure. Like whatever.
We're Mardi Gras. Let's do that.
Yeah, like whatever floats your fucking boat. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, but I mean, no.
Just don't wave it in my face, please.
Yeah, and then just no. If you want to start putting all this shit in there, then you can do it with the other guy, and I'll go with someone who wants to just put an old fashioned dick in their shit.
Yeah. Vanilla's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like vanilla.
Tastes good. Tastes good.
You
fucking degenerates.
Everyone doesn't want the all the fixins, you know?
The spankins, the chokins, the belts.
I mean, I like some fixins. I mean, you know.
Some of them. I don't know.
But yeah.
Meat and
I
potatoes.
don't think I'd go too far out there.
We don't need to go to a fancy craft bar where they light your fucking shots on fire, where the goddamn bartender is like
I'll be in there and I'll be like, I'll take a PBR, please.
where the bartender is like an ordained priest and he blesses your drink. Like, no. Fuck, dude.
And we don't need that or that version of sex. Both of those, I'll take a PBR. You know, everyone just needs to calm down.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oy.
Yeah, man.
Oppression. If you think you're oppressed, you're probably not. That's what I think.
Unless you are.
And at which point,
which case, I'm sorry.
You probably aren't telling anybody about it because you're too busy being whipped.
Oppressed.
Yeah, you're too busy being whipped or beaten.
You can't watch YouTube.
Or you're a fucking serf somewhere forced to harvest quinoa so some motherfuckers in the first world countries can eat their goddamn quinoa and kale salad.
Wearing their blood dye was talking about how they're being oppressed Furbies.
Yeah. Ay. Furbies. I love it.
Fergies, I mean.
Furries.
My bad.
Furries, hey man, if Fergie was a furry, I wouldn't be too surprised. This bitch is weird.
She's yeah, Fergie.
Crazy ass world, man.
Oh.
And it's all fair game. I'm cool with it. Just let me make fun of you fucking weirdos.
Yeah,
Stop being pissed off. Stop trying to get me in trouble. It's like, what are you, fucking 12?
He said something mean. Ah, he was mean to me.
They were telling you that sticks and stones things for a reason. I guess.
It's like, oh my
God,
you little bitches. You little fucking bitches. What's gonna happen when China comes over the goddamn sea and freaking lead wood junk boats?
We're gonna be sliding
flinging curse words at us. Like, God.
Hitting off of their goddamn carts, like, oh, and just, you know.
They ain't gonna give a shit what your pronouns are. They're gonna throw you in the camp no matter what.
Yeah.
Oy.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be getting fucked.
Pretty much.
all the fucking everyone's.
Everyone who doesn't have money, at least.
Furbies and all that shit, too. You know. Yeah, everyone that doesn't have money. That's what you need to understand. It's about the money and the not. Okay? And if the people up there that are rich are talking about this shit, do you honestly think they give a fuck if someone calls them a faggot Furby? No. They don't. They're just spouting that shit because they know it confuses the poor people. And you're down here spouting it, still not being able to pay your bills. Shut the fuck up.
But the white man's the problem, Todd. He's the oppressor.
He is. So what? What does that have to do with you directly? You still have to pay your bills.
All right. You gotta get up for work in the morning,
Guess
man.
what? He's oppressing you too, bro.
Yeah. I guess.
You know, the white man is an idea. Guess what the white man is?
The white man is an
idea.
idea.
The rich man.
It's the boogeyman.
It's the man in power. Okay? And they are oppressing you. And as long as you listen to this horse shit about fucking who gives a fuck about Furbies and goddamn, bro, somebody with a dick. Who cares? Ha, you have a dick. Ha ha. If it's funny, it's fucking funny. Laugh. Who gives a shit, bro?
You're gonna die.
Then go to work. You know what I mean? Deal with your goddamn relationship with your kids that won't fucking pay attention. And everyone's talking about they got ADHD. Because you're talking about Furbies, motherfucker. Turn off the TV. Play a game of fucking Scrabble. Before they descend into texting like everything else, like everyone else. Jesus Christ. Get back to basics. Go on a fucking picnic. Starting to sound like an old man.
Right.
On his porch.
And that's the worst part, is that they'll just dismiss you with that. Like, okay, boomer. That's the saying now, is okay, boomer. Even if you're technically
really
not
need
a
to
boomer.
just chill, yeah.
Yeah.
I was raised by the boomers.
Yeah. So was I guess.
I guess we all really were. And they're still in office, by the way.
Well, they'll die eventually.
Will they?
Yeah.
Because they just keep on hanging on, man. By the time they do, we're going to be too weak and fucking... Like, we're not going to give enough to care.
It's going to be like
drinking the green shit off Idiocracy.
It's just going to be, the Brondo.
Yeah.
Hey, man, Brondo's got what plants crave. It's got electrolytes, bro.
I'm a human.
It's got electrolytes.
fuck?
It's got electrolytes.
Need more shit.
Well,
Need
yeah,
water.
it's gonna turn into the head in the jar situation from Futurama. Trump's
Yeah,
gonna,
bro.
you know, Trump and Nixon and Bill and Hillary.
Just
Agnew. I'm sorry.
just fucking all those old fuckers, bro.
Right. Well, you know, not that I think young people are doing a whole lot better these days.
Yeah, I mean, well, because we're listening to all that shit.
Yeah.
That's all that's being played, and people aren't that smart.
Yeah.
Man, I'm
well,
sorry.
some people are, but
Well,
they're busy
yeah,
going to
as a
work
collective.
and keeping their mouth shut.
As a collective, anyone who tells me like, first of all, other than just the basic shit, like about the election, as soon as you start trying to go into the details, you're retarded.
Yeah.
Because we don't know.
I don't know what to believe, dude.
We don't know. It's good the homie's out, and you know that's it. I'm not saying it's good that the other homie's in. I'm just saying it's good that the other one is out. That's all. That's
Well,
all. And now we'll see.
He's not technically out yet. We got a couple more months.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. So war could still be on the horizon.
I feel hopeful. I don't know. I'm worried that, you know, we just get back to business as usual and then more wars and then more poverty and... Oh, I don't know, Todd.
Yeah.
Who knows where this all goes?
Yeah.
This has been a crazy-ass year, and it's mid-November. We've not even passed Thanksgiving.
I'm still waiting.
We
for
have
the
yet
next
to see
comment.
what kind of death toll / COVID toll that Black Friday will bring.
Yeah, or Thanksgiving or
Here's
Christmas.
here's a subject. So we've got
Like I know people that are going on vacay, bro.
yeah. You know what?
What are they coming back with? Then are they bringing it back to me?
Yeah, I'm thinking about flying to California. You know, I went to Christmas.
I'm going to stay right here, and I'm going to die being safe.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
I'm thinking about it
Because everyone else is going to go, and they're going to bring all the disease
yeah, you're right.
back to the one.
I wanna, because my sister's got a new puppy.
Well, wait
I know.
till the sky clears.
He's so cute though.
Tell her I'll be there next time because
I
we'll all
know.
be alive next time because
Yeah.
we're staying home.
Yeah, but
But then,
so then
you know,
there's
I
the
don't
interesting
know.
case, right? Because we got Thanksgiving coming up. Is everyone gonna, you know, do social distancing? Fuck no, they're only gonna.
No, people aren't
they're
barely
gonna
doing that.
Yeah, they're so stupid. They're gonna be like, I don't believe in this. We're gonna be fine, and then
No.
they're gonna, you know, after
it
2
wasn't-
weeks after Thanksgiving is gonna be the telling because
Yeah, I'm just going to have to stay out of the store. I'm going to have to
Yeah.
buy a carton.
I'm working Black Friday.
cigarettes.
I'm working Black Friday.
Maybe I should just do that.
Yeah.
Man, you're going to do a 2-week quarantine for me.
We'll see. Okay.
We're gonna Skype the fucking.
Yeah, you can do
Show
solo.
me the ropes.
You can do solo.
Bro.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know
it's
what's
gonna be a
gonna
couple
happen.
weeks before we post again. Sorry.
I don't know what's gonna happen. It'll be interesting.
Don't die,
I'm
Rob.
interested. Oh, I won't die.
I know.
I mean,
bro.
I'll die
maybe.
someday, just like everyone else. But
We're
it's
all
probably not
dying.
gonna be like this. You know, I'm not gonna die from COVID.
You
like
probably
a
will
bitch.
die on the way to
It's true.
to work.
It's true. That
Hit that goddamn
motherfucker,
scooter.
that dipshit in his Mercedes could see me on the road and fucking ram me down.
Yeah.
That fucking.
He needs to ram that car
$750,000.
right back up his mom's useless fucking cooter. She should have never had him. You useless piece of garbage. Who the fuck even talks like that anymore that means something?
I don't know, man.
Shut the fuck up. I know I said that at least 78 times in this podcast. You just need to call this the Shut the Fuck Up podcast.
Maybe. Yeah, we're well.
That will alienate many of our outlets, though. I think.
Well, you know, this is kind of the only place where we can kind of get it out. You know what I mean? Like, unfortunately, I can't say that shit to the people I play video games with, or they get all bitchy and they won't want to play
Yeah,
with me.
say it on
anymore.
here and then tell them to listen.
Yeah, I would like to, but then they'll still kick me out
I know,
because that's just how the
bro.
world works.
What you need a side piece.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuckers.
So you've been in the relationship too long. You think they're withholding sex because they don't like what you're doing, trying to put you on the couch. You got to understand there's more out there. So what you need to do is go get you one already, reestablish your house with the rules that you want, and then call them into the room. Say, hey, look, after you have all your shit packed, I got another guild. They're gonna whine and bitch and cry, just like all bitches do. But say, look, I'm going. It was nice. I'll talk to you guys later. Send you a postcard.
Wish you were here.
Yeah, but not really.
Not really.
You know what I mean, bro? You can get another fucking guild. Just find new people. Put an ad out on Craigslist, my dude. You work at goddamn GameStop, you know?
Yeah.
In Saskatchewan. Ugh, fuck.
Saskatchewan. Regina sounds like vagina.
I talk about my place.
That's all right.
All right, sorry.
I'm chilling. I mean, yeah, it's a loser job, but you know.
Bro, I work at a goddamn pizza place.
Yeah.
Who cares? We're regular goddamn Joes.
We are.
No one gives a fuck about us.
We are bland average people.
We ain't shit.
We're nothing. We're dust in the wind, bro.
Yeah. It's okay, man. And one day when hundreds of people are listening to us,
Maybe.
after 10 years,
Hopefully. Well, no.
and we feel that we've made it, we're going to say, I made it. I don't just work here. I'm just working, you know,
because I like
Exhibit A.
Well, yeah. I don't know, man.
Nah, it's okay, bro.
It's a fucked up world.
Okay.
Life,
I just want just one small scrape at a time.
Yeah. I want to find someone whose life is exactly what they wanted it to be. Like, you know what I mean? Start to finish so far, like, you know, has it all gone according to plan?
So you like books, then?
Yeah, because
no one like that exists.
Yeah, it just doesn't fucking work that way. I don't know where my life's going. I don't know where the world's going. It's terrifying, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, well, right now it's going to proverbial shit.
Yeah, seemingly.
But, anyway, changing the old subject.
Word.
I had this person,
Mm.
or I knew a friend. A friend told me they had somebody.
Mm.
It's too late now.
Okay.
You know, a lot of homies stay over.
Mm.
They're up and down, bouncing around.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a little couch surfing here and there, that type of person.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of those people that has all these fucking ideas. And you know, she comes over here and she's like she leaves her bag, and then she calls me the next morning. Like, I'm pretty sure. Who knows? People forget things.
Yeah, no.
People forget things.
No, that's bullshit. They
Whatever.
yeah, okay.
So,
Continue.
you know, I'm not, you know, I'm stupid, but not that fucking.
Wasn't born yesterday.
Yeah. So she's like, oh yeah, so I'm sorry, can I come grab my bag? I didn't mean to leave that, but I have to find a place to stay first, so I'll just come grab it later. I was like, okay. So later on, still haven't found a place to stay, so I might have to come grab it tomorrow.
Oh, Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
What do you think we're going to do here, huh?
Yeah.
You think you're going to, well, you can, no. You want to know, I know what you weren't doing? Looking for a place to fucking stay.
Yeah.
Or a job. So why should I give a fuck about you more than you give a fuck about your goddamn self?
Yeah.
You know? I will help you at my convenience, not at yours.
Did this person get, like, high maka with you?
That has happened before, but this time the messages were okay.
Good. Okay.
My
favorite...
But they did, you know, before, why tell me you're my friend? I am your friend. I'm telling you, shape the fuck up yourself.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not even right, and you're worse off than me, and you're fucking 5 years my goddamn senior.
Oof.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's when I don't understand. If you're so bad off, like I've pretty much my whole life had a roof over my head.
Yeah.
In a couple of weeks that I didn't, you know what I did? I got my shit together and made sure that shit didn't happen again.
Mm.
Then it happened again. It's happened twice. You know? Sometimes you just find yourself in a myriad of situations, and, you know, in between there is the beach.
Yeah.
You know? But the thing, my thing is like, whatever, that shit happens. But right now I'm sitting in my room that I've been in here for a couple years. You know, I'm on a fucking podcast. You know what I mean? All the shit that I fucking paid for. Now, did I do all that shit out of place? I don't know, maybe. But I'm trying. I'm fucking constantly trying to do something. I'm not sitting out there waiting for it to fucking happen.
And you're not blaming anyone else for your failure.
No, I'm a failure on my own goddamn. I did it my own self, bro. I can tell you that fucking story too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand people. Like, this person was like, yeah, I mean, if someone that says like shoulda, coulda, woulda, like that doesn't make sense to me. Or we were actually talking about hindsight.
Well, you know what?
We were talking about hindsight.
I think you and I both do understand it. We just refuse to let ourselves feel it.
Understand what?
Like that woe is me bullshit, that pity party fuckery.
No, but that, I mean, of course we do. We have those pity parties.
Yes.
You know, just not too long, because that shit, you know, it doesn't go anywhere. You've had it too long before.
Yeah.
And it has not ended well.
It's lost me several jobs.
Yeah. Yeah, it just doesn't help.
It doesn't work.
But it's not even that. It's not even that. It's the thing I guess I don't understand is, like, this person, as we were talking about hindsight, we completely went into a direction that wasn't even, hindsight doesn't even mean that. Like she was like, hindsight's not 20/20. I hate when people say that. Like stop dwelling on the things in your past. You shouldn't even look at that. I was like, that's not hindsight. Hindsight is like observing something that happened and seeing it from all angles. That's what hindsight is. That's why people say hindsight, hindsight is 20/20.
Sure.
But she's thinking of it like literally just wrapped it up into her own head. It's that shoulda, coulda, woulda stuff. Why is she doing that? Because that's how she lives her fucking life, bro. That's why that bitch is hopeless.
I don't know, man.
Like, how the fuck can you stay in a mentality all that time and it's gotten you fucking nowhere? You feel that way and you still feel that way. And you're fucking in that shit, dude. Like, why wouldn't you change something? That's immediately what the fuck I did.
Yeah.
Was change something to get myself out of that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
I
hard.
just don't fucking understand.
And that's no, we do understand it because it's hard. It's difficult to make that choice, and they don't want to put in the fucking work. They want somebody else to do it for them. And that's where we lose them, Todd.
That's where we don't understand.
Exactly.
Because I can't have that.
Yes, that's the difference. That's the difference. That's the difference, is wallowing in your own fucking little pity party or getting up and doing something about it. I was a fat kid. You know what I fucking did about it? I went for a goddamn run.
Yeah, I went for a fucking run.
Yeah, I went for a fucking run so that I wouldn't be a fat piece of shit anymore because I hated looking at myself in the mirror. And if you're fat and you make excuses like, oh, it's my genetics or whatever, and you're drinking fucking 3 Dr. Peppers a day and shoving McDonald's in your mouth, no, it's got nothing to do with your genetics. You're fat because your diet sucks and you don't go for a fucking run. Get up off your ass. Stop making fucking excuses for yourself. And make the choice. It sucks. It's hard. You know what I do? I go for a run at fucking high goddamn noon. It's hot. I don't bring any water with me. Sometimes I don't even eat. Yeah. If I do, I drink coffee and a banana so I can take a shit before I go. And then I go for a goddamn run. It takes me like an hour and a half. It sucks. And then when it's done, I take a shower and I go, fuck, I'm glad I did that. Because now I won't be a fat piece of shit who hates myself.
At least not for that.
Yeah, at least not for... Just fuck you. Fuck you. Like, fuck you. You're so goddamn selfish where you think the world needs to adjust for you. You need wider seats in the airplane because you want to fucking shove 20 cheeseburgers.
No, buy 2 seats, bitch.
Yeah, fuck you.
It's your...
It pisses me off,
spending all that money on the goddamn whole rotisserie chicken.
It pisses me off. It really does.
Eat half a chicken and buy 2 seats.
It's the fucking temerity of these people, man. Where you need everything to adjust for you.
The fucking girth of these
for you. Oh, everything is so hard for you because you're gay or you're a furry or you're a tranny. Like, you know,
or you're black.
Well, you know, in that regard, maybe I'd have a little bit more understanding because I understand the history behind it. But like, fuck you.
Yeah, there's a history behind it, but there's not a history behind an individual that is a piece of shit. That is except their own history.
Yeah.
That's why they're fucked up. That's why they are still down.
Yeah. Well, you know.
And that's not everyone, man.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of people. And you know something? If more people felt like this, you'd have better examples, and that shit would fucking spread.
Maybe, or maybe we'd all just still, I don't know. Yeah, we're all pretty angry at each other
Bro,
anyway, huh?
mob mentality. People aren't that fucking smart. I'm sorry.
It sucks.
I know that sucks. It's just that but I've run into, and I'm stupid, dude. Like I just got into it with this dude about something that doesn't even mean anything about my job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was something about money and about what was required and about the equipment that we had. But when it comes down to it was small fucking beans. And the biggest deal was we were both really stressed about our own situations.
Right.
You know? And projecting that onto each other.
Yes. And that's always what you do.
And that's what I had to be like, bro, you're a fool. Now look, I still fucking did it.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm still stupid. I still have to check my fucking self.
Yeah.
But that's what you have to do. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Oy.
Like,
Oy
fuck,
vey.
man. What has the world come to?
I don't know.
What kind of world is it where I can only hate a man if he's white?
Well, I don't choose. I choose to hate them all.
Yeah, certainly.
Absolutely.
Oh, man, I gotta take a piss. So I'm gonna pause it and we'll come back.
Okay.
Okay. Pause. Whew. Okay, we're back.
Cool. Still kind of coughing.
You're fine. The beers really do get to me, dude. All right. So we've been talking for a little while. I feel like we've had a good rhythm, but I feel like we're nearing the end of this one. What do you think? What else you got in your mind, Todd?
Well, so you've been walking, like you walk here, and like back and forth.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Is it still like dead and stuff out there?
Kind of. So when I was in, Waikiki, which for people who might not know, if you're not from Hawaii, Waikiki is the tourist spot. It's where everyone stays when they're here in Hawaii. All the restaurants, all the expensive shops, they're all there. Mm-hmm. And when you go past a certain point in Waikiki, it's a ghost town. There's nobody.
Yeah.
So there's a mall there called the International Marketplace, which is where I am employed at one of the little shitty retail shops, and half the place is closed down. Well, maybe 2/3. It's chop.
My place was there too.
Yeah, it's chop suey, bro. Like there's barely anything's open. There are barely really any tourists. Like there's not you see some foot traffic, but you don't. It's kind of sparse.
Yeah. I saw like people. There was like a group of people, like a group of cars going up the street when I was going to 7-Eleven. I was like, what the fuck is this?
So here's what's mysterious.
That's literally abnormal at this point.
Yeah, so here's what's mysterious to me is that the traffic is back. The traffic is back because everybody seems to be driving again, but there are no tourists. The car traffic is back, but the foot traffic is not.
Yeah.
There's nobody walking around. There's nobody shopping. It doesn't seem like the restaurants are all that filled up.
It's like everyone's just going back to work and then maybe
for how long, who knows. I guess what Hawaii's caught in the situation where it's like we're waiting for the rest of the world to get their shit together, or at least the mainland to get its shit together.
Yeah, dude, I was happy kind of to just be walking down pretty empty streets, less congested sidewalks, like not a bunch of you're still gonna have your crazy screamers, but that's
the thing that sticks out more, as if it didn't stick out like a big fat infected gangrene thumb already was all the homeless people in Hawaii. Which, by the way, if you've never been to Hawaii, the homeless problem here is out of control. It is pretty horrifying, to tell you the truth, and it's built up over the past, 10, 15 years.
I mean, well, where would you rather be homeless, right?
I know, that's what they say.
Paradise, which, unfortunately...
It's not. Paradise is a fucking bullshit, and you know what? Go to Maui.
Yeah.
Go to Maui. Don't go to Oahu. I'm sure Maui's much nicer. Not that I've ever been there. You know what, Todd? I've lived here my whole life. I was born and raised on Oahu. Never been to the other islands. Wow. Yeah, right?
I thought it was bad for me.
Yeah. I've never been to the other islands.
I've always been around them on my ship.
Word. No, I should go to Maui.
Yeah. Let's do it. At one point, let's go to Maui, bro.
Shoot! Dude, you and me, we'll take a trip to Maui.
We'll talk about that shit.
We'll drink, we'll smoke, we'll pick up women, barflies.
Yeah.
I don't
We'll be
know.
the barflies. You
Well,
know?
yeah.
It's 2020.
It'll be fun. Yeah, men can be filthy sluts too.
Yeah. We just want to just let our hair down.
Boys just want to have fun. We want to be. We
Get
want to be.
fucking white. Wait, I ain't white, but you know.
You know what, Todd? You can by their crazy ass logic, you could identify as a white man. Exactly.
Oh my
You
God.
identify as a straight white woman named Karen.
Then I'm just. Oh,
There
wow.
you go. That's how you beat them at their own fucking game.
Yeah.
Is you use their own back ass words of logic on them.
Yep.
Jesus Christ,
Oh man. Fuck
As of
yeah.
this moment, I identify as mayonnaise. That's my new gender. And if you-
Everyone calls you that anyway, you white boy.
yeah. That's funny. That's funny. See, that's funny. Because mayonnaise is white and
Yeah.
crusty. You know, it's
I
funny.
know.
I'm laughing. Jesus. There's like somebody out there is like,
That's not nice.
Yeah.
fuck you. It's funny.
Yeah. But
Like,
that's.
I'm pasty as fuck. I'm
Yeah.
pale. Like, if I take off my shirt, like at the beach, people are like, ah!
Yeah,
they're
this is-
blinded. It's like the fucking beacons of
like looking
Gondor
at-
lit.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, Gondor calls for aid, and Rohan will answer.
That was half of our audience.
Yeah.
Half of the 30 people that listened to it. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, well, you know.
But yeah, bro, I gotta say, I was pretty happy about the traffic not being like, you know, I was able to walk across the street and not wait for fucking 10 minutes
Yeah.
because no one fucking stops. Because who gives a shit about pedestrians
No
on
one.
certain streets?
No one.
No one. They will run you the fuck over.
Yeah.
Or so they won't really, but they'll test you, bro.
They'll
will play chicken.
They'll
with
give you a scare. They will.
They'll play chicken with
Cab
you, bro.
drivers out
And they
here,
get mad,
they
be
will.
like, "Oh."
Yeah, they will fucking give you dirty ass looks. It's always like, and you know, is this racist? Maybe, but it's always like an old ass Chinese dude, and he doesn't put on his signal, and he just turns that corner like fucking like it's a god like
It's an old-ass
like
Chinese
it's Big
dude.
Trouble in Little China. He's pulling a fucking Tokyo Drift on that bitch, and going. And then he honks at you because you're crossing the goddamn road.
Yeah, or it's a white lady.
Oh, really? I've never seen a white lady cab driver.
Yeah. No. I'm talking
Just a
people
driver.
driving. Yeah,
Sure,
just
sure.
the ones driving.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of Asians. You know, there's white people.
Sure.
And generally speaking, yeah,
They're all
the
terrible.
ones who give me issues, or you know, that I see issues with. Not even always me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but that are honking, like. You know, well, honking somebody in a crosswalk.
Yeah.
Like you're supposed to stop.
Yes.
In a car.
Yes.
It's that's what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
And they'll like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yes.
Yeah. So it was nice seeing that. Bro, just going up to 7-Eleven sometimes I have to be like, okay, baby, just breathe. 'Cause you just never know, bro.
It's true.
Sometimes just, bro, I had to dodge 2 piles of shit on the way there.
You wanna
Somebody
talk
asked
about-
me
yeah.
for money and then cuss at me when I said, yeah, no. They cussed at me. You go in there, sometimes you gotta wait. You gotta wait in a line, and either people are practicing social distancing, which looks like shit, but at least that's cool. At least they're doing that, but it wraps around the store. And so I just walked back the fuck out, you know, when I see that.
Yeah.
Or they're not.
Yeah.
And I just walk back the fuck out.
Like, that's the craziest thing is, like, they got security guards at the convenience store
It means
down the
nothing.
road
People
from
just
us.
shoulder them, just Heisman them, bro.
And
just
they,
walk right through
like,
them.
bums will still just walk in without a mask. People will just walk in without a mask. No one fucking says anything.
No.
And I'll look at the security guard. I'll kind of give him the look and be like, you know what I mean? Like, are you going to fucking do anything?
Yeah. Well,
Like,
I tell you what.
Hey.
At 7-Eleven, they're not allowed to refuse your service.
Oh, my God.
But
That's
but
fucking-
at that Texaco across the street,
they'll tell you to get the fuck out.
get the fuck out. I'm calling the cops.
Good.
You know, that's the only thing I appreciate. I don't really shop there anymore because I don't drink.
Yeah.
And their cigarettes are hella high. Really should stop smoking. But as I'm talking right now.
Right? As we're both smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, but like they're assholes.
The
but I
tobacco
appreciate
industry's got us in their
Yeah.
clutches.
Yep, you know, we're not being fooled. Jesus Christ.
We're caught in the web. It's not our fault. Those goddamn tobacco people have tricked us. It's not our
Nah.
fault at all. It's somebody else's fault.
I'm just an angry son of a bitch.
All right.
Weak.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
as are we all. But I'm the enemy. I'm a bigot.
It looks like an admit.
Because I don't like furries.
Yeah.
Because I think they're a filthy, degenerate fetish. I think it's a fetish.
Oh, and on the way home, this bitch, I don't know what she was. And I thought she said, as I'm walking by, because I have one headphone in, one headphone out, just getting a coffee. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, are you going to walk me? And I was just like, and I hear like, I'm from, I was just like, I just kept walking, didn't even really look. And then I was like, wait a minute. This bitch stopped and asked, she said, are you going to rob me?
Is that what she said?
Yeah.
Damn. That's horrible.
I was just like, yeah. Let me just set my coffee down. Right quick.
Bitch, if you don't give me your wallet, I'm gonna spill this hot coffee on you.
My fucking asshole. Like,
oh my God.
What am I? What are you even thinking? You homeless bitch.
What am I gonna take from you?
What the fuck?
What could I possibly
Your
want
shoal?
from you? Your shoal? Dr. Scholl's?
Your
shit.
Homeless shoal? Yeah, she's got
Dr. Scholl's in her feet?
No, she's got a thing. She's got a shawl.
Oh, a shawl. Yeah, shawl. Or whatever, yeah.
I swear. Showl.
Man.
Shawl.
What else we got, Todd? I feel like we've had a good one, man. This has been a good day. Like, fucking, I was pretty pissed off coming in here, but like in a good way, where it's like
me too. I had to get a little like some of that shit. The fucking bitch in here, bro. That just annoys me.
It's not fair that like you can beat up some people but not others. Like that's true for no matter who it is. Like it's not
I don't
fair.
want to touch you. I just you should have a caliber that you can take that won't bruise you, attached to your head. That we should be able to just hit a button. Do something stupid.
We need to start. We need to like rate it on a scale of 1 to 100. Like how much insults can you actually take and just fucking tattoo it on your forehead? Would that make you feel better? It's like I'm a 12. You can make fun of white people. And if you're 100, it's like anything goes.
No, I want the one. I want the thing attached to your head with a little drum, and it's a meter every time. You have so much times that you can be an asshole or have so much self pity or have so much this, and it does like if you're a woman, it thonks you like a woman.
How about
a woman thonk? A man's a little bit harder because he can take it, but so you have so many times to say that shit to your husband, so many times to be like, excuse me, and have a Karen moment and be out there fucking recording some shit. You have so many, and it just go boop boop boop, and thunk. It just lets you know, hey, you need to snap back to reality here. It's too much.
I like where you're going with that. Let me modify it. How about an alarm that goes off when someone is triggered?
Oh my god.
How about that? How about a trigger alarm?
We'd be deaf.
Oh my god. Well, you make it like a woo woo or something, like a trigger alarm. I'm super trigger, guys, right? I'm super serial. Something like that. So
you feel so embarrassed.
Yeah, something pathetic.
Yeah.
Something so it's like, okay, I need to walk out of the room because I'm being insulted, so everybody else is fine. Like 2-3 people walk out of the room.
I'll agree to the human chip if the only way it gets activated is if you get triggered. Because mine will never be activated.
You just get a little electric shock. I'm fine now.
But it's like as soon as if you're one of those people that gets triggered, as soon as you get triggered, it gets activated, and then you become like one of those people like in time. You only have this much time to live.
Oh my god.
Like that movie with Justin Timberlake, In Time.
That movie sucked.
What the fuck is wrong with you? That movie was fantastic.
The only good part of that movie was delicious ass Amanda Seyfried.
How about Olivia Wilde?
Oh, she was quite. Yeah,
mom.
she was. Yeah. That movie. Well, okay.
That movie was good. You're out of your mind.
Oh, okay. You want to tell me that his little arm wrestle moment?
I'm gonna watch it over. No, the arm wrestle moment was gay, and I don't even like that guy.
As fuck.
I don't even like that guy.
Oy.
And I was happy he died. Like that was the best part of that part was the fact that guy died. But
yeah, I guess it was okay.
Yeah,
it was okay.
Outside of him,
it was okay.
I mean, that part was gay.
Just those parts where they're like, okay, so in time they have these things called time fights, where they like literally grab each other's forearms like they used to shake hands back in the day, where you might have been hiding something that stabbed someone up your sleeve.
You got to tell them what a time fight is. Consists of.
Okay. So like their lifespan was literally tied to a clock on their arm.
Yeah, you're 25 years old. So when you're 25 years old,
you stop aging.
Your time starts. You have a year after that.
Yeah.
You have a year to like get a job, to like make money, do all this stuff, and then you put that's your money that all accumulates on your card, on your time thing.
Yeah.
And if you run out, you die. You just hey, so I was talking of, and you're done. And that's it. So what people were doing, like, yes, now people were doing these fights because you can transfer time just by putting your wrist thing,
by literally twisting someone's arm.
Or if I just want to give you time, and you put your arm up and I put my arm up, I can give you that time.
Yeah.
But you can also fight for time.
You can steal someone's time.
That's what you're talking about. So yeah.
Well, it was a soft science nightmare, but it wasn't a bad movie. It was okay. It had plot. Justin Timberlake is a surprisingly capable actor.
He is.
He's really good.
Did you see Black Snake Moan?
I did not.
Yeah, bro, he was good in that. He was having panic attacks, like he was really.
Damn, I saw him in Bad Teacher where he was like dry humping Cameron Diaz.
Oh god, yeah, he was a good piece of garbage, a good flaky piece of shit in that dude. Yeah, that guy's funny.
Yeah, like if you want to just take all the talent in the world and shove it into one person, you get Justin Timberlake.
I know, right?
All of the blessings.
It was like the only good thing was like. He was in NSYNC. He was in NSYNC, and then he would try to like
talented,
talk. He would suck, bro. Like he was just like you trying to be ghetto. Like you really sound like that.
Oh yeah, that was bad.
I was like, yo, just shut the fuck up. And then he shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And he kept singing. Then all of a sudden he started acting. And then the next time he talked, he was funny.
Yeah.
I was like, well, now there's nothing. I hate him even more.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't like him at all, bro. He's fantastic.
He's great.
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake.
Make fun of himself, dude.
I'd be gay for that.
Not too many people. Nah, bro, yeah. Probably not. I mean, not too many people. Not too many people are that talented and then seemingly cool. Who knows what he's like?
Yeah.
At home, just headbutting his fucking dogs.
Yeah, maybe he beats his wife.
Maybe.
I hope so. I mean, I don't hope so, but like, there's got to be some sort of horrible character.
He has a fucking Furby suit.
Maybe. What if
could be the fucking red dragon of the Furbies? Furries.
Yeah, Justin Timberlake's a closet furry. That would be amazing.
That would be fantastic.
How many furry dudes have gotten fucked in the ass by Justin Timberlake in a fursuit? That'd be awesome.
Oh my god.
Oy.
On that note, yeah. That's a pretty decent ending.
You think so? All right, cool. Yeah, man. Today was fun. We're probably, if anybody will be listening to this eventually, we'll offend a ton of them, but fuck you.
Yeah, man. and by all means, bro, write in.
Yeah, we really gotta, what we really gotta do? We gotta expand, because the Podbean thing seems a little bit prohibitive.
I guess it does.
We need a wider audience.
Yeah,
we do. Yeah. We need a bigger
YouTube.
We're in a little pond. We need a river. We need a stream.
Where I'll get that video up.
Yeah, we gotta figure that out. We're really not people who are like set in our ways, set in our opinions.
No.
We really are. I am someone. I'll speak for myself, and I'm gonna speak for Todd on this one. Pardon me for a moment.
Sure.
But like, I am not ignorant or hateful. I want to learn. I want to know more about this crazy ass world that we're living in. But I'm going to approach it from a perspective of someone who knows that he's pretty fucking lucky. Because I could be in a really shitty situation. I could be one of those kids in the Middle East who's getting bombed. And we're the ones doing it. Our tax dollars go to bombing kids in the Middle East, and that I find atrocious.
Could be one of them kids.
Yeah, you could be a starving ass kid in Ethiopia. You could be one of those Chinese sweatshop workers that make your fucking iPhone that you line up for every year.
I could be a rich kid without a soul.
You could be, or you could be Paris Hilton, bro.
I could be just a dumb fucking idiot that just walks around thinking.
You could be that.
A cause makes his life better, which in some ways does seem a bit you know,
It's just a religion.
yeah.
It's a cult.
You know, it's you know, it seems kind of nice sometimes to not have to think about too much except for that one thing.
It's nice to give up the reins sometimes.
But nah,
let
I'd
Jesus
rather
take
be
the
here.
wheel.
I'd rather know when I fucking slip up some stairs and that everyone's laughing at me.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening, people. Everyone is laughing at all you Furbies.
Yeah.
And all you proverbial Furbies, the tranny Furbies, the black Furbies, the white Furbies, the Karen Furbies. Furries, sorry. We're all laughing at you.
And you better start laughing at yourself.
Yeah.
You little fucker, because you're gonna die. Like I don't want to die like fighting people on the internet my whole life.
Yeah.
That was the number one reason I didn't get into it, is because I don't get into arguments on the internet. Because it's like jerking off. Like, what really came out of it? Did you get your little fucking endorphin rush?
Yeah. Now you're going to go eat and do it all over again.
Yeah, like, oi. I'm saying oi too much. I sound like an old Jewish dude. I'm not even Jewish, but I love this. I love the sounds that Jewish people make. Oy vey, shlemiel, shlemazel, schmuck.
Yeah, they're pretty
Putz.
nice. I'm going to have to learn some of those
I love
Yiddish
it.
words.
I love it. I love Jews. I love them. Love them. And I'm like 75% German. I'm like mostly the Jew's natural predator.
They see you and they just bristle.
Right.
They smell you around the corner.
They feel me.
Boy.
It's like a cold. It's like Spidey sense. It's like a cold shiver animals get when they hear a fucking branch snap in the woods, right? If a dude's wearing a yarmulke, it's like really just a satellite. He's like, dude, some Germans are near. Jawohl. Say, es Sie bringen. Das Juden?
Oh,
Ja?
wow.
Ein Frisch Juden, ein Jungen.
No one knows what the fuck you're saying, man.
I don't know. Some German out there will be like, yeah, you're fucking just chatting shit. Yeah, but you know, love them. Love them.
Cool.
Love them all. Love everybody. And I hate everybody.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'll modify your thing because I do have plenty of anger towards a lot of people.
So do
but I'm
I.
a little bit older than you know, so. You know.
So do I. I got plenty of hate, but I don't want to let my hate control me. And
No,
I don't want to let...
I want it to be righteous hate.
Yeah.
Not in that fucking religious sense.
Well,
I just want it to be
what?
like, I hate you because it's stupid. You know what I mean? And the less stupidity there is, then the less fucking shit I have to be mad about.
Todd, fuck
how I
anyone
feel.
who thinks they're righteous, because the righteous people are the ones out there knocking people over the head with bike locks because they voted for Trump.
You are talking about righteous as far as religious. I'm talking about in the...
No.
I'm talking about as in raw, is what I mean. As in reality, like what you think the truth, your truth thing.
Okay.
Like cutting through the bullshit. I'm saying cutting through it, not the bullshit word righteous.
Okay. All right.
You know what I mean?
I think we'll...
Yeah. And I definitely understand what you're saying about, you know, all righteous law.
Yeah, it's
I
the
get
same
that, but I'm
people-
talking about like I like because I don't want to bullshit myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I want it to be fucking like this is how I really fucking feel, and if that changes, that's fine.
The worst, most disingenuous thing you can do is lie to yourself.
Yes,
And the worst part is we do it every day.
absolutely.
Truth. I lie to myself every fucking day.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, we're still uncovering layers, bro. I don't know
Yeah.
what's the next level. I can tell you what you know,
like onions.
yeah, I can tell you about the guy. You know, at work. Other than that, like, there's other shit. I mean, we'll have conversations when we'll get into it, but like, all over the map, bro. We're all fucked up, and that's why, like, yeah, say
Just
whatever you
laugh.
want. I would love some comments about how dumb we are. I would love to fucking get
Sure.
into that.
Sure.
Oh my god, please!
Yeah.
If you hate us, even better, bro.
Yeah.
We'll totally get into that shit, dude.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, give it to somebody that you know won't like me.
Yeah.
I want to hear that shit, dog.
I wonder who it would be. I feel like it would
I can
be...
think of a handful of people.
I think it would be like
I
one
can
of
think of a
those
couple.
one of those ultra feminist black lesbians with her shaved head.
Or someone that just identifies with them, that calls himself a fucking black lesbian.
Oy. You know what? Next time, let's try to get a guest on. What do you think? I want to get a guest. I want to start having guests on our podcast more often.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Maybe
know.
we're
what's-
just us just spinning wheels.
Yeah.
Us just, you know, doing the same.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's always good to have a fresh pair of eyes,
Views,
ears,
yeah.
and lips and views, and just a different person, different experiences. Because that's really what I'm about.
Yeah.
To tell you the absolute fucking truth. That's what I'm about. That's what I like, is meeting new people, learning about the places they've come from, the things they believe, the things they want, and, you know, the shit they hate and can't fucking stand.
Yeah. And within reason. Like, don't be if you're a furry, don't even come on. We're just going to pick on you.
You know what? Well, if you are a furry and you want to come on the podcast, I would be open to it, but you better be prepared. You
better be prepared and bring some guns, bring some of your own weapons. You know what I mean?
Don't bring
not physical ones. I'm talking about the ones that come out of your mouth.
Oh yeah. Bring some ammo.
Hit me with some shit, bro. I'm definitely down with some dialogue. Bring your test papers. We know we're clean.
Yes.
You know we ain't got no Chovits. So
well, yeah. But we got to get some guests. We got to get some folks on here. Just because I think, you know, different spices in the pot.
Yeah, man, why not?
Yeah.
As long as it happens organically.
Organic.
And blah, blah, blah.
It needs to be cruelty-free. All right.
Well, I'm going to turn this fan on. Let's get...
Cool. All right, so that's all for this episode of the Edgy and Weird Podcast. I'm Rob. And
I'm Cheese. I'm Todd.
Cheese. Have a good night. Thank you.